Hey guys, so I'm gonna go through this organically. I was finally able to pull up his name and start going through it. Write down some notes, but like I'm like, nah. As I'm going through this, you need to see what I'm coming across. So in general, I look for what I'm drawn to, what makes sense when I'm looking here, and then I come over to the chart and see if I can find it here as something that grounds it. You dig, right? So what just got me, remember I was explaining to you in your chart that you have a partner or somebody who's like a darker energy that was following you a bride of, right? Just in general, I believe now, after we talked and I looked at these charts and learned some more on my own journey, that like we married into the same family could even be the same thing. Like there are other versions, other like he married their sons or his sons as long as well as being married to like him, if that makes sense. Talking about it is really freaking weird. So, anyways, so this is his name. What got me first actually is down here. A lot of the information had to do with like Christ's resurrection and stuff, right? So the first thing that popped in my head was the like the 144,000. You know, some of us are supposed to be pairing up over the course of the next 2 years in order to bring or raise the vibration to a certain point, so like the whole earth doesn't go all hell around. So uh, that stood out to me, especially. I'm trying to figure out like because the way his chart is set up, he actually falls into your partnership house still, but it counts regardless, because these relationships don't have to be romantic. They can be platonic. They can be like a friend or a mom or something. We're just uh, having relationships that exemplify unconditional love that sends a message to other people about how to do something, how to love. So, with that being said, this lined up. Oh, sorry, now I can't even get it right. The demonic psychic powers, right? And the bringer of destruction, right? Like just me thinking of, okay, so we have sons of the underworld. Is what I was pretty much saying, like your ex would be the underworld. So I came back to his chart over here, right? Eighth house. His power is in the eighth house. The eighth house is the house of destruction, sex, death, taxes, all the sort of difficult things in life are here. But that's where he shines. That's where he thrives. Like this is an intense energy, and he has to sell. Like these are his personal plans. Like this is lined up here for him. Like this is his report card for his time on Earth, right? For what his soul has been doing since he's got here. He has developed the power to persuade people with his beauty many, many times. He's known for, or will be known for his like fashionability. He's actually quite popular, coming from a popular family. Eventually, is what this setup will be here. In this life, he's supposed to learn to move away from having to always be the alpha in his relationships. Like several things will push him towards the side he'd rather be like his own partner. Eventually in life, he's blending his energy because there's like some, I don't know, some hidden anger that he does not express. It's like a shadow side because that's what all over here. And once he reaches 18, then he'll start working with themes around that. Because by 36, he should be moving towards deciding maybe he's better with a looser partnership or better in his own part, his part of his life lessons. Um, there's a lot of sensitivity in his day-to-day life regarding his gifts. Like I feel like he could be a musical artist or maybe marry somebody who's a musical artist, also a filmmaker, a poet. Can even possibly do spiritual work or something. I also see he's going to have like a home family business. But anyway, back over here because I knew that's like some important stuff. But this made me think about that volcano. Now I think that's what the main thing I'm looking for here, but I'm seeing what the general trend is in his energy. And that's what you want to look for here. Like what keeps popping up. A super villain like his daddy. I think I'm fucking getting somewhere here. And it's crazy because the shit just flies in my head. And I was like, dang, I gotta rock with this. I gotta say this shit to somebody. And so when you said to me the other day, like, are you making this up? No, I'm not making this up. It comes to me and then I always find it somewhere else. Like, oh my goodness. I'm like super like blessed. I'm like divinely guided. Because look at this. Do you know who this dude is? I can't never say it right. Quetzalcoatl. All right, so during like Mayan times and shit. Over here, hold on. Mayan times or Aztec times and shit. I don't want to say the devil, but the entity they were uh, revering or scared of, the serpent deity at that time, was this dude. And I keep telling you that we're all had to be married to the big serpent dude, and then like we got married off to his sons too. He has is it 72 sons? 72 sons, 72 daughters. And that's so funny here because we're looking for 72,000 females and 72,000 males for the 144,000. So maybe it's them and their descendants that are coming together. Every time I talk to you, I get let down some weird ass shit. Maybe it's something you needed to know. But seeing that in here is my father. That's very blatant, like holy shit. Also, the earthly powers and the authority of Zeus, who is Zeus, right? So let's just say that your son is extremely good. He doesn't know who he is to you right now because once you get in these bodies, you are who you are. A descendant of David, the King of Kings, a Lord of Lords, the true love rapture. That's the 144,000 coming together. This is freaking wild. I'd be like, wow. I was there, what else was in here? Anytime I see this market, because that's the Jesus energy will be in those 44,000 guys, as well as whatever they call it demonic, but that's just the inverted name for the fallen angels. So in general, like the Azrael energy, it's just a fallen angel that has an upper angel name too, but they all belong to the spirit of the energy that is Jesus Christ, this Christ consciousness, which is some cool shit to look into. The divine blood of Christ. That's another marker. I love that I am the beginning and the end. This is helpful and helping you figure out like what to look for going through this. I'd even go as far as to suggest when you're going through this, now that you're going to have the cards. I'm sorry, I'm in a hotel. That when you're going through these, pull a card on a word that you're drawn to. Like, why am I drawn to this one, right? Because you can get a lot of guidance that way. The same way that I was just telling you, I just keep going about my business and like stuff pops in my head and I just gotta say that's what would happen here and just give you confirmation. I am coming for you, my daughter. I believe this is a reference to because I saw at the beginning of this too. Christ is looking for Christ, and these two energies are looking for each other. And that's the pairings that are coming together. Let me know if you want me to send you some information on that. That's actually sort of lit. Wrath of the Holy Spirit. Yeah, I feel like, what's the word here? I feel like a detective and I have wrapped up the mystery of what is going on over there with you guys. Eventually he'll find a bride or somebody that'll help him with his other lessons. But I guess maybe it's good for you to know that you are inevitably like his partner in essence, the one woman who is always consistently in his life, despite the relationship problems he will have as he's learning to be a better guy, but not with you as a test dummy in this life. Maybe he's working to be better for you in another life. Forget that he ever was your son because that's like weird. I think they're about to knock on my door. Okay. All right, good night. It's coming up. So I'm going to go to the bar and see if there's any other notes I need to mention on that. Because we can understand why that volcano happened on his birthday. And you gave him that little name. It was a signal. Like I believe that all names are coded with events that have to do with the dates. Like your birthday and the exact time that you're born. It's like a portal, if you will. Only you could came through that portal because it's a match for your energy and what your report card is so far, so to speak. It's the like your passport stamps. and what you came to do in this life is not really different from your draconic. If you ever go pull up your draconic chart on here, you'll see that the coordinates are the same, but the energies are different. Like the wheel spins around to see what is the best configuration for you to get the highest points for your mission. And then when you get the highest points for your mission, you can bounce. Your son is learning how to balance being aggressively attached in a partnership to balance within himself so that he can be a good partner in whatever way like works for him. Now your daughter is learning how to move away from being like super into being with herself to how to loosely be in a partnership and understand her own freedom and her boundaries. It's the opposite. They're learning the opposite lesson. So that's really like it'll be cool as a parent to see how that plays out. Like she's good being by herself. Like that is where she thrives, and it's actually hard for her to sort of commit in the relationship because she likes her freedom and she has so much fun just being herself. So with this being said, like she's meant to live out her dream because this is Neptune, the planet of your dreams, your illusions, and this also puts a little cloudiness. Like she might have some time trying to figure out exactly what it is she wants to do. But when she does get it, she'll be able to do like her thing. And I say that especially because she has Jupiter, which is the planet of your luck and actually a guardian angel, like guiding her path the whole time, her intuition the whole time. And she really would love to be rich and just like have her life in isolation. In regards like having nice things in her home, because she wants to be a queen at her court. So she'll be really working towards doing that. Now, the first time she'll be mildly tempted into this relationship is at 18 and a half, 19, but she'll think about getting into partnership or start moving towards that. This could also mean she'll be seen in like the public eye, somebody who's a traveler, philosopher, even. I say that because she's meant to be known for her gifts. And her gifts could be music, art, spiritual stuff like what you're doing. There's also where her Chiron is, like the thing she's meant to heal within herself. No, I'm sorry, this is the 11th house. So this is the way she's meant to be known by like the people who are her fans. But she also has a healing mission or a healing thing that she's doing for the collective. This is the house of the internet, the house of the what's the word I want to say? The collective, the group of people that would be her fans, her soul tribe. She's fighting for the spiritual people, but also like she's a soldier. There are two parts of her, like spiritual warrior, artistic warrior, poet, or somebody who will write a story that inspires people to get up and fight for something. With her main goal to always be to teach or peace. The more grounded she is, the better for this chart and this setup. She'll actually, because of this setup, meet her soulmate when she's out working. It's something that she'll feel inside. I feel like I need to throw that in there so you know what'll happen when she gets older. But she's held off on locking into her long-term partnerships at the time. She's around 28, 30, just because there's so much stuff that she wants to do in her career. And it is a career that is going to be online. So please let me know what follow-up questions you have. And thank you. Thank you so much for your patience.